Oh man, some brand new information just came out today from Respawn Entertainment's dev team that's talking about the brand new rank changes we are going to be seeing in Season 19 of Apex Legends. I think Respawn Entertainment finally got tired of us complaining about the rank season for Season 17, Season 18. They was like, no, let's just give them what they want. Alright, so today for another rank update, we have been monitoring your feedback and we are making adjustments when possible to continue to deliver on our optimized rank inside of Apex Legends. As Resurrection nears its end, we want to share some wins we observed and improvements we made during the course of the season this rank. Thanks for your continued feedback and flags as we continue to adjust rank to meet our goals, delivering the best rank BR experience ever. I ain't gonna lie, rank season 17 and 18 was trash, so I don't know about that statement right there. Now the first thing we got on our list is wins. We're happy to report our matchmaking system has got much better at providing players with more competitive games. I 100% agree with that. I think season 18 when it comes to ranked games has been some of the most competitive games so far. I especially love playing for late game. If you are in a low ELO tier, you probably want to be and experience those type of late games, but if you're in high diamond, high master, high pred, you are going to be experiencing late games where it's going to be about 14, 10, 15 squads alive when going into ring 4, ring 5. Now it says matchmaking. Matches are challenging and continue to remain so throughout the season with little to no degradation in matchmaking qualities unlike Arsenal's rank. Reflective of skills. Players pushing up in ladder points are continuing to be challenged with increased difficulty matches that reflect their current ladder points skill level, while players who need further growth to acquire higher rankings are failing to climb. I 100% agree with that right there. That goes to show that if you did not hit Masters in Season 18 and you have a Season 17 Master badge, you are a fake Masters and you do not deserve that rank and you deserve to be put in like gold or like silver or some shit. Now moving on to solo versus pre-mades. Improvement to matchmaking adjustments improve pre-made party size with effective at balancing out the pre-made advantages. Statistically, all pre-made sizes wins at a much closer rate, and then they have a graph showing that I'll place on the screen, which is 100% true. If you are in a pre-made squad, you're more than likely going to win somebody that's compared to solo queuing or duo queuing, because we all know randoms just don't know how to play Apex Legends and do whatever the hell they want to do. Alright, so moving down onto the list, we have a graph that shows pre-made top 5s, we have a graph showing pre-made top 10s, and you can see that it's pretty much in an equilibrium when it comes to pre-made top 10s, and everything's pretty much the same. Now moving on to areas of improvements. Rank distribution. Comparing Resurrection and Arsenal distribution of players, Resurrection distribution is back to being closer to the expected shape. However, the data that we're seeing along with other data points does suggest that players are struggling to reach their true rank at a reasonable pace, with the peak of the distribution in bronze instead of being in the middle of silver. And then it shows a graph that I'll post on screen, which Resurrection 5 hours of play, playing rank distribution. Now this graph right here, the reason why a lot of players are struggling to be sit in between bronze and silver is because a lot of people are not playing rank, and it goes back to y'all gave people fake master badges in season 17, and a lot of players that are not going to be able to sit there and climb this rank system just are not going to grind the game because something such as masters was automatically handed to them for free, and that is going back to why Respawn should have never sat there and done that. Because if you look at the Arsenal graph of 5-hour playtime rank distribution, you can see that everybody's in masters, but it comes down to being as players that sit there and grind rank BR, and players that are not as well skilled should not be able to hit the highest peak of your rank system such as masters or pred literally by sitting around and doing absolutely nothing. So that is why you're seeing your graphs and a lot of players not being able to sit there and move up anywhere between bronze to silver, because most of the players are just not playing rank just in general. Now moving on to LP and bonus systems. Both are more dialed in, but a combination of below points has made it feel too grindy. Provisionals. Players' Provisionals landing is a statistically 1 tier lower than expected 1.5 tier drop. So I'm going to show the graph on the screen, but you can see that a lot of players are just getting placed in rookie, bronze, silver, and gold when they're in their Provisionals, and then you're seeing some players that are actually going to be able to hit plat coming out of their Provisional matches. So this is kind of what they're talking about, is how this feels a little bit too grindy. Now moving on to rating bonuses. It appears that players take too long to reach their true skill with extremely conservative rating bonuses tunings intended to help players to catch up to their rank to match their skill level, especially if a high skilled player loses their provisional games. It happens to the best of us. Bonus withholdings. Players that are successfully challenged to the system's skill rating are having too much bonus withheld from their success. These points would be some of our key targets from improvements and updates for next season. So that is a little feedback that they got from season 18. So now we're going to be moving on to the changes that are going to be going into season 19. So now moving on to the new changes that are coming to season 19's rank. TRD next steps. More bonuses, less LP drops after provisionals, no pre-made rank restrictions. We're actually going to have to talk about that after I read this. Following a number of back-end modifications, matches now feel too sweaty. They will be increasing the amount of rating bonuses given to players' ranking to help them catch up to their 2 skill bracket more quickly. I think they're doing this because a lot of people are sitting there complaining that, oh, I got Masters in Season 17, I can't get Masters in Season 18. Like, no, bro, you're just trash at the game, bro. Alright, moving on, I digress. We are planning to reduce the bonuses that is what help with players are actively pushing against their skill ceiling. This is intended to combat the current season's resurrection setting of withholding bonuses and increasing matchmaking difficulty. And withheld bonuses are eased. Some players will begin to see slightly more bonuses following Season 19's launch. Moving on, for provisional results, we adjust tuning to land players closer to their expected statistical 1.5 tier drop at the end of 10 provisional games. Apparently, this aims to make matchmaking ranking placement more accurate. After narrowing the delta between pre-made versus solo balances, we'll be removing the rank differences restrictions for 3-stack pre-mades. Players will now be able to play with friends no matter where they are on their climb, with the caveat that your squad will face more difficult battles if there is a bigger discrepancies between your skill level. That change right there is honestly a really dumb change when it comes to Apex Legends, because now you're just going to have the same issue that you currently have in this season, where you're going to be getting players that are in bronze, rookie, silver, gold, fighting against fucking Masters, Preds, and Diamond players, and fighting against players they should not be fighting against. It's just going to be so bad, especially if you solo queue. You're just going to be getting the worst players you have ever gotten. Like, Respawn, you have done absolutely nothing to fix this issue. As always, we'll continue to monitor these changes on our internal dashboard just so we can guard against unhealthy patterns and attempts at exploitation. You guys definitely didn't mention anything about people fitting in the ring and using heat shields in order to get Preds, so you guys should definitely mention some shit about that. We appreciate your continued support and look forward to your feedback. We aren't done yet. These are just the changes that we can currently talk about. Stay tuned for more as we continue to fine-tune and finalize. Overall, I think rank is somewhat going in the right direction, but just removing pre-made squads is probably far one of the dumbest things they could have done when it comes to these rank changes. But that is some of the new information we have got for Season 19's rank. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like the video as well as subscribe to the channel with all your notifications turned on. If you guys are looking to get a custom controller, I am now partnered with AIM Controllers, and I'd get a discount of 10%. Use code FENT, and I'll see you guys on the next one.